dress and I would like to share it with people. It also comes with free patterns for download and it is Pinterest inspired. Like for girls that love cute things, this is a cute dress by the way. My name is Emmeline and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a fashion person. I love fashion a lot. I'm obsessed with fashion and I love to share my fashion tips with people. Like the clothes I wear, get ready with me, thrift flip. But today I'm going to be sharing a free pattern and a tutorial on the outfit I designed recently. This was a sketched outfit. I didn't go for illustration classes or fashion school. I'm self-taught and yeah, you can tell by the design. Anyway, let's get into the sewing tutorial. When you print your pattern, please print on an A4 paper and it's going to look like this. You're going to see different type of sizes and cut out your own size. When you are cutting, please watch out for this line. You can also see the arrow and align them together. For more information on how to put your patterns together, please check out my YouTube short and I'll be putting the link into my description below. I already cut out my patterns and you can see them. I picked out the middle piece and side piece and pinned them together. We'll do the same thing for the second side and we are going to sew along the line. It will look like this, then we will iron. Make sure you use a steam iron for this. Then I serged my fabric and ironed again. For the back piece, I serged the top of the two necklines and it will look like this. If you don't have a serger, you can use a zigzag stitch. Then I ironed again and then I used my ruler to measure half of an inch in. I stitched along the line. For the front piece, we're going to do the same technique we did for the back. We're going to serge the neckline and then take half an inch in and then sew along the line. When I was done sewing the neckline, I ironed. Next, we're working on the elastic band for the back. I folded into two and ironed and sew along the line. Then I flipped it over and ironed again. We'll be using our elastic band. Please measure your back accordingly. Should look this ruffled and then sew at the edge of both sides. The edges has been secured and it should look like this. Then we have our tiny bow for the back and our bow loop. For the tiny bow, we cut two self and we're going to sew all around and leaving a tiny O to flip it over. And for the bow loop, we'll fold into two and sew along the line and flip it over. The tiny bow should look like this and I secured the O. Then for the loop, yes, I secured both top and down side and I ironed again. I took the loop and placed it on the tiny bow and then sew together. Note the allowance of the loop should be inside, and then I added my elastic band through the loop. Then we should have something like this for the back band. We have all our top pieces right here. I took the back piece and joined it to the front piece, and the elastic band is going in between those two pieces. Pin together and sew along that line. Do the same thing for the other side, and it will look like this after sewing and serging. Then I ironed again. For the skirts, we are going to be taking the first layer of the gathers. It says cut to self. That means one for the front and one for the back. For the front gathers, we are going to be using it unfold, while for the back gathers, we are going to cut it into two equal halves, and it will look like this. For the front gathers, we are going to be doing a basting stitch, that is two straight stitch, and then we'll pull our gathers. It will look like this. Do the same for the remaining two pieces for the back. Also do the same step for the second layer gathers. Pick the three pieces and join them side to sides, and then sew, but leave the back opened. Do the same for the second layer. I serged the back of my top where the zip goes through, and I serged the bottom and the side of my skirts. Then I sew the bottom half of an inch in. Then I join the first layer of my gathers to my top. You can see me pulling the gathers together. I made sure I aligned the sides of the skirt to the side of the top. Then I sew about half an inch. I trimmed the frame part and I added my second layer, and I sew quarter of an inch away from my stitch. Then I added my zip. Then you sew the two layers separate from each other. Then we move to the last one, our big bow, and also you'll be cutting another loop for this big bow. Do the same procedure the way you did the first loop. Then I added a stay to my big bow. Then I sew on all sides, leaving a tiny hole to pull it out, and then stitch that tiny hole down. Then I folded my bow into a pleat and I secured it with a thread, and when I was done I used needle and thread to hold down my bow loop. And for the last one, we have the long bow belt. I stitched that side down and then stitched the other open side. I did it for the other belt and flipped everything over, leaving a tiny hole, and then I stitched the two of them together and flip it out and stitch the tiny hole down. Then I inserted the belt inside bow loop. And we are finished. This is detachable, by the way. You can use pin to hold it down wherever you want to pin it onto the dress. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment, and also subscribe for more new videos about anything concerning my fashion. Also, for more content, follow me on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one.